What's good, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Smoking and Grilling. And today we making some deep fried salmon, and we're gonna do it with meat AB. Now check this out. I know a lot of you guys read the title, and I know you're curious, right? Because how many people has had deep fried salmon? Hey, listen, this right here is just another alternative. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just say this, it's a great alternative for those of you guys that don't eat that catfish. Listen, so we're not gonna, sacrifice that taste. We're just gonna do it with a different type of fish, and these nuggets is gonna be banging, y'all. Hey, listen, so kick back, watch this, look at how I do it. It's super simple. You can serve this, to like, if you're having like an event, you want to put this out. Hey, it's great for that Friday night. Just come in, have this ready. You can prepare it, have it ready. And within 25 minutes from the start to finish, it's out. It's a great dinner option for that. And then Saturday, if you're just looking for something fun, easy to make, makes a great lunch. Hey, so with that being said, I'm not going to over talk it, and we finna get right into this video. All right, so look. This is it right here. Listen, we're gonna make ourselves a dry batter, right? So look, we got cornmeal, all-purpose flour, paprika, salt and pepper, thyme, and I'm sure all you guys can by now just say it with me. We got garlic powder, right? Listen, this is right here. We're gonna mix this. This is gonna be a dump and go. Put all that in there, get a whisk, and if you're gonna keep it old school, you can go ahead and get yourself a fork. Get this together, put that in there, right? Now, this is the star, right? Since we're doing salmon, I'm gonna cut these up into nuggets. And when I do, so after we make this right here, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna after we cut these, we're gonna go ahead and use this as a binder. You know what I mean? Sometimes we use buttermilk, whatever we're doing, right? But we're gonna use mustard, coat these, and now you guys got it, right? This sticks to that because it's coated. It's just a binder. Listen, it goes away. It doesn't have no taste to it. But for those of you guys that do not eat catfish, this is a great alternative. You can have the goodness with the salmon. And listen, let me just do this real fast. Then we got to have cayenne pepper, just something to give it a kick. For those of you guys like a lot of bite, you can go ahead and increase that. And then of course, you got to have some kind of lemon to keep it refreshing. You know what? Super easy. And then let me move this camera over. I'm gonna go ahead and do it like that. And we're gonna go ahead and deep fry it in this Tefal, deep fryer. Listen, you guys can use your, a pot, get it up to temperature, but this is what I'm gonna use today. And I'm gonna show you just how easy it is, to make. So, okay, look. So what we get ready to do is, let's just go ahead and just start mixing this. No particular order. This is how I go, right? Cornmeal. And again, you can put this in any kind of way you want to. It doesn't really matter. The main thing is you just want to make sure that we get it, mixed properly. So set these off to the side. Just go ahead and get your whisk. Or if you're going to use a fork, go ahead and use that. You know what? In the cornmeal, and I'll tell you this, because look, by it being yellow, you can see, look inside there, you can see when it's like fully, mixed, right? Other than that, you'll see like like deep yellow pockets inside of it, but you can see the seasonings and all of that in there. Okay, so look, just that simple, right? Now I'm gonna say this, listen, if you having fries, now would be a time to go ahead. I don't know if you guys doing your fries in the oven. If you do them in the oven, it's gonna take about 15 to 20 minutes. So go ahead, start those now, because listen, it's getting ready to move real fast, right? So now we'll go ahead and just bring our salmon. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna cut these because we're doing nuggets, right? So I'll just leave these let me just set these right here. Let me get my knife. All right. So look, we want all of them to be the same, right? So if you get a filet and you get them cut down like this, look, I call this part down here, look, this is gonna cook real fast, so we just gonna go ahead and cut that off. I'm gonna set that over here. What we're gonna do is, out of this stick part, we just gonna go ahead and cut it like this. And like that, right? Now it's up to you how big you want your nuggets to be. I'm gonna make these like real nuggets. They gonna almost look like tots. And you want them to all be about the same size. Reason being, listen, once we put them in that hot oil, we want them to cook at the same rate. You don't want something that's going to be dried out and then the others are not going to be cooked all the way, right? So just cut them like this. I'm going to leave something like this too. We just going to make them a little bit bigger, right? A little longer. So these make good for the bigger fingers. We make those so they can dip. So some of these, I'm going to leave something like that. Like these, yeah, man. And that one. And then this one here, we'll cut those back down into like smaller ones. This right here, I'm gonna put in the bag because I'm gonna have some extra ones. And listen, I'm gonna make myself some salmon croquettes tomorrow. Now look, these are gonna make for some nice nuggets. Let me get these put away, and then we're gonna move over to the next step. Hey, you know what? So look, because I had this not in a bowl, and I'm so used to having everything lined out, I want to put some cayenne pepper in here, right? So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get a half a teaspoon, right? Just a half a teaspoon. And again, for those of you guys that like to have that bite, you can increase that, but be careful. You don't want it to be too spicy. But I know some of you guys out there got that high tolerance, for that spice. All right, so that's done. Now you got to get yourself another bowl, right? Because look, we're gonna put these in here like this. We're gonna get our mustard. And then listen, I don't have no right amount for you guys. Look, let me bring it over here so you guys can see. There's not no certain amount. You just want to put some in here. You know what I mean? The objective is just to get it coated because this is gonna be our binder. Right? So now we just take our hand, we just move it. You want to, massage it. I'm gonna just say, hey, treat it delicately. You don't want to go ahead and like mess up your meat. But you can see right now, look, not too much, not a whole lot on the glass bowl. Look like everything is sticking. Let me bring it up close so you guys can see. Look at that right there. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and bring up my dry mix, right? So we'll go like this. Okay, so what I did was I just went ahead and got my baker's rack, got it sitting right here, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop a couple of them in here like this. What we wanna do is we just wanna get them coated on all sides, right? Once we got them coated, you know what I mean? Look at this, I'm gonna show you right now. Shake it off, but look, let me just do it like this so you guys can see it. You could just see, look, it's lightly coated, right? We'll just put them there. This one here. Now look, I know some of you guys are gonna say in the comment, cause look, you guys remind me of this all the time. I could, yes, true, I could put this in a gallon or a bag, shake it, and be done with it, right? But here's my problem. I'm out of gallon bags. I'm not gonna do no double batter or none of that. We just finna get them just like this. We want them to be as light as possible. You know what I mean? This is a nice coating, and probably a lot of you guys have had, fried salmon. This is, again, another great alternative, So I'm gonna go ahead and now we finna go fast with it. Now, that's done. Now look, I wanna show you this. I've already told you and shown you that I'm gonna be using my deep fryer, right? If you do not have a deep fryer, you just wanna get yourself a pot. You wanna get your pot deep enough so that when you put your oil in there, whether you're gonna use vegetable oil or canola oil or whatever type of oil you're gonna use to fry in, right? You wanna make sure that it at least covers those, and you wanna make sure you got enough room so that when when you fry, it's gonna start popping, right? It's less cleanup on your stove. And now listen, this is a candy thermometer. I know we all got them tricks. Some people say you can put a wooden spoon in here to check to see when it's ready. You know what? I was brought up on when my grandmama just dropped a couple little drops of flour in there and it does all that. Let's just take the guesswork out. Me, I'd like to be efficient. You can see right here, I got this candy thermometer. I just wait till my oil says 350 degrees. You know what I mean? I might raise it up just a tad bit because when we put whatever we put in there, it's gonna bring the temperature down, right? That'll just expedite and get the oil back to its right temp. But outside of that, listen, I do highly suggest, and these are very, very inexpensive. Listen, following this channel, there's some things we just gotta have, and I'm gonna deem this being like one of them. Okay, look, got my oil. It's already up to 350 degrees, so now I'm finna load my basket, right? I'm not gonna overcrowd it. I'm just gonna drop them in like this. I'm gonna start with like the bigger pieces, first. Now, we'll just go ahead and dunk them, and we'll let them fry. What we looking for is them to be, that nice golden, brown color. They still gonna be light. Look at them, they working right now. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. We'll go ahead, take them up. Look at that right there. That's what you're looking for. So I'm gonna go ahead, set it right here, let it drain a little bit. Then all you gotta do is get your tongs. Let me bring it up here so you guys can see. You know what I mean? So look, we'll just put these on our rack. We're not using no no paper lined plate or nothing like that, because we want them to stay crispy, right? Now, this is what I'm talking about. You want to put them on a baker's rack like this, right? So that, listen, if you don't have that paper, you want to keep the bottoms crunchy. You put them on like this, you let them dry. Let me finish cooking the rest of them, and then we're gonna go ahead and plate them. Okay, look, we got enough of these done already, so we can go ahead and start doing our plating. So look, check it out. We got our fries, you know, some steak fries, right? Now, what I'm gonna do is, this is ketchup and tartar sauce. I do make my own. I'm gonna leave a link up here so you guys can take a look, but this is not mine. This is actually Louisiana's tartar sauce. Listen, I like that also. So now we just wanna take them. We're just gonna start arranging them over here. Let me just see, I'll take, then we get one of these like this. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Take a look at that color. These have been cooked perfectly. Now we'll go ahead and get ourselves some of these steak fries. You know, nothing fancy. I went ahead and hit it with just some seasoning salt. You know what I mean? That right there should like really fill us up. So I just want to show you guys, look, take a look at that. Look at the presentation. I'm telling you, when you make stuff that looks like this and it comes out good, it just enhances the flavor. I know it's a mental thing, but let me bring it a little closer to you so you guys can see. That right there, you put this out. Even if you entertain some company, you could put this out like on platters. That right there is fire. I'm finna eat me one, and we finna get it in. All right, so tell me what you guys think. You know, listen, if you never ever had these, you gotta give it a try. Look, like I said in the beginning, look, I'm not gonna over talk it. We finna just go ahead and get us one. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and just get myself a little bit of this tartar sauce. Ah, yeah. Now I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of the, you know, this lemon. I ain't gonna lie, we've been eating it, you know, like off and on, you know, waiting for me to film this. I'm holding everybody back. So let me go ahead and hit it. Mm-hmm. This right here is, when I say fire, that's what I mean, folks. Listen, it's a great alternative, you know, to that catfish. If you had salmon, you know, salmon has like a distinct taste to it, right? But this deep fry process, if it's done correctly, like these are done right here, you want to talk about perfect. Hey, just hands down, hey, just with a little bit of that lemon, you don't even really need no tartar sauce. You could taste the batter that we made, you know, that mix, that dry mix, that right there, that's the fire. And listen, I guess it's that process that changes the taste a little bit, but it takes out that strong, you know, fishy salmon, you know, taste that it has. It just makes it light, refreshing, and good. Now, I want you guys to let me know down in the comment section below, have you ever even heard of these? Have you tried these or what? Now, with that being said, let me just say, if you're new to my channel, let me take this time to say, hey, welcome to my channel, and thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tell everybody out there there's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. And with that being said, we about to tear into these and we out. Peace.